This week's video is only for the true investigators out there. A lot of people don't like it when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. It has to be done. I'm going to teach a little bit about the business side of private investigations. Hi, Larry Kaye, ShadowAnyone.com, and the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. A few weeks ago, I did a video and I mentioned that for running license plates, I never bothered to open up an account with our State Bureau of Motor Vehicles, but I've always just used database services as a proxy, if you will. Just, run it through them. They bump up the price a little bit, but it's still, affordable for my purposes, and it's done and done. And here's the thing: what I want to teach you and talk about today is why that's the case. You see, I wanted a one-stop solution. Believe me, I have access to too many databases already, and the ideal thing for me is if I had one database provider, one information provider that I could log on and run, say, address histories, driving histories, license plate tag registration information, phone number searches. And a lot of these big companies, they kind of offer a little bit of everything. Although a lot of times, I still find, okay, I got to keep this one database on the side because they have kind of this regional information I'm interested in that the big companies just not getting. But the point is, I'm looking for a one-stop shop. I don't want to open another account with those hassles. I don't want to pay another bill. I'd rather pay a little bit more on one bill than a bunch of small ones from a convenience point of view. Now, when you're starting out, make no mistake, pinch your pennies. You're starting a business and you need to save money where you can, as long as it doesn't affect the level of the job that you do. But I'm looking for that one-stop shop. But here's where I want you to think about this as a private investigator. Your clients feel the same way. And I'll take just as an easy example, law firms. A law firm just wants one person they got to call or email or message or however they contact you to handle their problems. They don't want to have, an investigator who specializes in domestics and surveillance, another investigator who specializes in missing persons, tracking down addresses, and another investigator or process server to serve process for them. They don't want that. And this is very good news for you. Because when you get in with a law firm, if you have the skill sets, you can be that one-stop shop. Just call the guy. And, I've worked for some firms for years where I've never even met the principals, the key attorney, the partners, and worked for them for years. And they just say, a matter of fact, one place just says, call the process server. They don't even think of me as an investigator, and I don't care because they still have me do their investigative work and they still pay me my investigative rate. I don't care if they call me a process server, a private investigator, or a delivery boy. I'm getting paid. I just don't have that much ego tied up in it. So, what you want to do is try to be that one-stop shop for attorneys, getting your foot in the door. A lot of times, this is one of the ways I've picked up law firms, and probably most of them this way, is to get my foot in the door with process serving. I've talked about that before, but they're looking for someone who is reliable to do their process serving. And once you've got that once you know the people, and maybe not the top people, but the top people aren't necessarily making the decisions about what investigator to hire either, are they? It's the office manager a lot of times. So get your foot in the door with law firms, be it through process serving, or another way that I've done it is through really doing good surveillance for the client. And they bring the report to the law firm and they see this report that they like, and then they bring me on and hire me. Either way, whether your skill set is process serving or surveillance or whatever it might be, get your foot in the door with the law firm and be their one-stop shop and earn a lot of money that way. A lot more money than if you were just trying to do onesie-twosie things for different companies that are out and around there. This is Larry Kaye, ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.